Okay, and I have just a question for you, Nick. So I know you're sort of dissing yourself in the last response to the last question, but I actually think that you're very talented in art and writing. And
thanks, Mom.
And I was just wondering, like, how you have the time to improve on both, because I know, like, for most people, when they have a skill, it's like they have a skill in one specific area. Like if they're an artist, they're not really a writer, or if they're a writer, not really an artist.
Yeah.
And like I know that you have improved. Like I remember your art in issue 1 of More Than Meets the Eye in comparison to your art in Sins of the Wreckers. I can see an improvement there, but still, for the most part, I think you're good in both areas. And I was wondering, like, how do you have the time to work on both? Like, and especially like when you're working on comics, like, how do you have the time to be both the writer and the artist?
I don't, with working on comics, because it's kind of like my day job mainly. I've always got like work on, and that's brilliant. But that means it's kind of through just doing the work that you get better and you learn new tricks, and like, and a lot of times your new tricks are like shortcuts. You know, they're kind of ways for you to work faster, but that makes your work look different, and kind of, you know, you're like, oh, I like the way this new direction went, and I think I get more chance to improve my artwork than I get to improve my writing, because like artwork is so time consuming. It's fun. I've got like a young family that I don't kind of get the chance to go. There's actually no time in the day to go, oh, I'm gonna go take my characters for a walk today and write a little character sketch and stuff. You know, it's like I've got to sleep. You know, and but this year I have written like my own kind of creator-owned kind of book that's I'm trying to sort of like shop around in the next kind of like few months, and that was kind of nice because it's not Transformers, it's not science fiction, it's not robots at all, it's kind of real-ish people, and so that felt like it was kind of an excuse to kind of practice, you know, to kind of like figure out ways and kind of like just really spend time with it, more time than I'd get if I was working on like a monthly comic, but kind of like put stuff away for 2 weeks and then come back to it and go, oh yeah, this bit sucks, or you know, you can come out of it with fresh eyes and stuff. So I kind of felt like in that respect, but it's hard to get more writing work unless you do more writing, you know. It's the same as like being like an artist. If you're looking for a job with a particular publisher on a particular title, you need to kind of show that you can, like, if I want to draw for Marvel, for example, my Transformer samples aren't really going to carry a huge amount of weight. Like, even though like I can draw nice robots and you can tell what's happening from picture to picture, there's no like kind of real humanity kind of going on there. So and so similar, like I want to do more writing. I'd really like to write stuff that I don't draw, you know. It'd be like and like especially in Transformers, I think that'd be a fun thing to do. We did it with the Revolution one shot that James and I wrote together, and that was a lot of fun. So I don't answer your question. I'm lucky enough to get lots of practicing because that's my day job and I get work for writing, for drawing, but for writing I need to sort of try and make the time, and I've had a bit of that this year, so hopefully if that gets picked up, or even if it doesn't and I get to do more Transformers, the time I spent for myself this year will kind of be evident in the thing. But I think I enjoy writing more Transformers anyway. I think I enjoy writing them more than I enjoy drawing them at the moment, just because I've been drawing them for so long, not because I dislike them, but because I've kind of drawn lots of quiet scenes, I've drawn lots of fight scenes, I've drawn lots of happy moments, I've drawn lots of sad moments, and sort of like I don't even know there'll be like new stories to come, and I'm not the best kind of like writer in Transformers. I kind of really really get switched on drawing Transformers these days if it's something that I've kind of written myself. So I'm kind of using that as my blackmail for IDW. He says, you want me to draw? Let me write something. You know, it hasn't worked much over the last 10 years, but it's but I'm due another one in about 3 years, so I'll see you there. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.